Hello there. Mic on? Yep, we're all good. Okay. And say test. Alright, let's get into the game. And say, same as always. Click climb, GAC. And to be honest, right, today's the kind of day I like, where we got PW join, so it's like, yeah, not a lot to do. It's where I've been a little bit irritated, like before I started. I've been trying to use this little bit of free time I've got to try and do some my stuff on Marvel Snap. Have I been able to do it? Have I? Not a time issue, a skill issue. So yeah, hopefully we don't have the same level of gyps as we've had there today. Even weird not having events today, like, we haven't had, like, I don't know. You know, I'm talking about events, and I'm thinking there's not a single event that I have to do manually, so why would I be thinking about an event? Maybe I've got Old Smuggler's Run 2 in my head, like, thinking, oh yeah, that used to be something that'd take half an hour. Alright, let's kick off. Yeah, we're all good here. And everything good here? Yep. I'm actually pleased in a silly way that I actually remembered YouTube today. Like, I've had a few streams of late where YouTube were kind of like, oh, I've just remembered. I did actually remember to press the go button there right away. I do need to try and sort something out with YouTube that's a little bit different. I might do a pop-up stream just to try and fix it. Essentially, I'm using one way of doing the multi-streaming right now, and there might be a more efficient way. We'll see. Okay, we've got 40 stacks on the Mark 6, so you never know, we might be able to get the 50 again. Is it 50 or is it 40 plus? Oh well, we're not going to find out now. I am curious though, I've got a feeling it is 50, but I might be just imagining it. Oh, it's 40 and above, cool. So I would have had 2 insta-kills. That's actually pretty decent, isn't it, if it reinforces 3rd? It's hard not to look sometimes at stuff like this and go, did I do it? I mean, L3 even at gear 11 could be kind of helpful. Hey up, Ada, how you doing? Can I get some more of these? Nope, apparently not. I'm okay. Yeah, again, so we're just cracking on as always. How you doing? Ah, yes, Lunar Snows and Snap. It's actually an alright card. I don't use her too much, but I feel like I underuse her, if that makes sense. Like, you know, I would like to find a good kook for her. Because her ability is pretty nice. It is mutually beneficial, but you can usually find ways to mitigate the downside for or the upside for the opponent. It does fit the character as well. Have you been playing that game mode over the last fortnight? Sanctum Showdown? I was going to say that would have been a good way of getting it. I mean, granted, you could have got a card you didn't want as well, but hey, it's a lucky dip, isn't it? Oh, no, we're not. I don't know why I went for activate. The big green button, maybe? Can I actually... Am I actually nearly done here? Nearly. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Uncle Ben is probably the worst of the three, and I actually do think he could be interesting, but it's definitely the one you probably don't want. I'm using Louthie right now, so I find it a good card, and Gorgon's actually kind of meta at the moment, so yeah, 2 out of the 3 are definitely good at the portal pull. Let's give it another go. Hey, got it. Where is Kit when I'm giving his Night Sister some love? I feel like I'm in denial when I talk about Kit, like he's still playing the game. I know he isn't, but it's one of those where I'm like, I need him as a Force Ghost at the very least. Especially when it comes to Night Sisters. This is like my tribute to him. I'm going to try and get him up to respectable levels. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a weird spot with Snap. I say weird Snap, it's a good weird spot. I have actually got every card. So I'm just at this point where I'm hoping I can keep up with it, essentially. Here we go. 100% complete on everything. Let's have a look at my card stats. I don't know what, the same time frame all, but I have not only played Red Guardian 308 times, I'm sure of that. This feels like this season. Yeah, that makes more sense. Akamoto's the one that's been seen the most. Yeah, I'm doubting this a little bit. It's like Shang-Chi has got to be my most played card, or most seen card. I mean, the number of times I've put Shang in a deck. Maybe they haven't got all the stats. I got that yesterday. Hey, Kadabug, how you doing? I got that over the weekend. I'm doing good. For some reason, I've just decided to look at my Snap cards. You know, as you do in a Swaggo stream. I've had like a load of variants just because, like, the start of the season, you get like a bunch of credits and you just climb the collection track. But yeah, I made sure I got Daken to an Infinity Split for a change. I have not done him once, so it was nice to actually get a custom card for him. I got a Titania variant, so that's why that's popped up. That Lady Deathstrike from Hip's cool. And the Black Panther's pretty cool as well. But yeah, nothing too crazy. The one I'm annoyed at, right? I've got me albums here, and I did put down recently. Where will it be? Somewhere. There we go. Max Crack Heroes. I was like, right. I saw Blue Marvel in the shop, and I was like, go on, I'm going to get it because I've only got Scarlet Witch to go. And then yesterday I thought, right, probably not going to have anything big for a while, so I thought I'll get Malekith. And yeah, Scarlet Witch has popped up in my store for 1200. That sucks. I mean, to be honest, right, I'm not as fussed about the variant. Like, well, where is it? There it is. I mean, it's a nice variant, don't get me wrong, but if you gave me a choice, I'd have the Archgerm any day. But even then, I like that one a bit more. And even the one we got from the Season Pass a few months ago, that one I like as well. So, yeah. It's not like I'm crazy about that, but I would have liked to have got the album complete. Alright, I filled time. But yeah. I feel like it's the thing that keeps me coming back to Snap. The gameplay is obviously good, but I do like the completionist aspect of it. You know, giving us albums, and it's like, okay, you want to chase one down. Like the Victor Faro one. The cards... the actual art on the cards I find really nice. And I'm not actually really doing that album for anything in the album, like the rewards, because... like a Dark Oak emote that's 3 times value, it's like, okay, it's memey, but that's about it. Whereas I actually think the cards in that are pretty dope. Black Widow popped up in my store the other week and I was like, I should get it, but I want to save for a Flaviano or something. That's the other one I'm pushing, Flaviano. I need gold. Like, here, I need crystals. Give me more income. But it's there, isn't it? It's the fun of these games. Like, in my head, I keep saying... I keep saying to myself, but I was actually thinking this to myself, I should say, earlier. I would like people's opinions on what they would do in my roster, or rosters. I mean, I'm due to do like a 6-monthly review of my account, and I've got an idea of where I'm going on both of them. It's not like I'm blind and lacking direction, but I'm curious if there's anything people have seen that they go, if that were my account, I would do this, not that, or do this and that. That thing of, like, sometimes you can get really... you can get tunnel vision on something and maybe not see the big picture. And I think someone actually helped me in that regard last year. I was a little bit I had a bit of tunnel vision on Bo-Katan. I really wanted to go for on my main. And even now I still would like to pause at some point and get it done. But... I was kind of glad that at the time someone said, no, don't do it, you better go in for JMK. And they were right, you know, JMK's been better for my roster. But, yeah, it'd be nice if I could actually just loop back there, you know. Alright, well done here. At least we know Crimson's opponent's turned up. We'll call that the positive. Oh no, I'm just going to put this in the chat. I did share it on Discord, but I'm going to like put it in the chat because why not? I mean, it's my channel. The trailer for Death Stranding 2, and it also came with the release date. I am going to be completely honest, I may pause Swaggo for a month when that comes out. I may, I don't know, I'll have to see if I can find a way of juggling it, but that game, honestly, looks so good. You look at the trailer, I'm not talking like... the visuals are outstanding anyway. But based on what the first game did, and it looks like they're doing things a little differently to try and broaden the audience a little bit, but also keeping a lot of the core mechanics, I'm really excited. Right, we can afford to, like, do a battle. Well, when I say do a battle, I mean do an extra battle. I didn't really want it, Neoda again. I think I hit them yesterday because I was kind of trying to do my battles in a bit of a hurry. Can we do that? So Simstar comes in, and then we can at least let it lie. I think I've lost every one of the Leviathan coin flips today. I know it doesn't matter now, but if we were talking like GAC, I'd be losing Scimitar banners, so that'd be annoying. Something just popped in my head. I want to just check this. Right, so boring for anyone who doesn't like football, apologies there, but I'm looking here, we've got 10 games left in the season. We play Wednesday. Oh god, that's my mum's birthday. That's a horrible one for her. Yeah, anyone who knows football, Millwall away. Granted, we don't go to the matches, but just the thought of having to endure that kind of match, because we don't do well in London anyway as away games go. So that one's just not the game you want. Like you want a nice home game on for that, you know, like just something that you think, all right, we've probably got a chance of winning that. But yeah, QPR, Preston away, Luton at home, Cardiff away. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, again, anyone who doesn't follow football, my club are sitting right down here in 20th out of 24. We're on 36 points. 4 points away from the danger zone. So yeah, I won't say I'm breaking it, but I'm certainly not feeling confident. Every Stoke supporter I'm talking to online is fearing the worst. It's almost coming down to the idea that we've got to rely on 3 teams being worse than us. Right, DTP's right hand side's done. I don't mind doing that. That's one left-hander. Ooh, okay, that's going to take a day or two. I mean, granted, I can actually get that now. That's not bad. And I'll tell you what, just because I saw it, I will nab that for 360. Can get a bit of that as well. But yeah. What's in these? 25. Not a lot. I mean, that's a fair amount of signal data, I will say that. Anyone know the conversion rate? Like, is that a good crystal value? I don't know. This is a bit of me that'd be like, I'd be willing to actually buy it if it was a decent hit. Yeah, because I actually need 15 there. I mean, that is actually probably an efficient one. So I suppose the question here is, if you're talking about these two packs, the 105 green signal data, 10 of the hard signal data, for 1600 more. Weird, isn't it? How it's 105. Like, why not 100? I don't think there is a logic, because I'm assuming it's AI generated kind of offers. Like, they just gauge it on what they think you want, but still a bit odd. Yeah, I think I would be inclined as well, Mol. It's one of those where I think just because I'm close, it's tempting. But like I say, it's not really good, is it? Like that, I look at 3,750 get or Mark 3, get Mark 3, and I'm like, if it was 2 Omicrons, it'd be probably decent, but for 1, it's like, oh. I mean, I've got to laugh a little bit, though, because it's like, say I spent 200 here, like essentially guaranteeing myself 10, then I only need 5, don't I? So I could pump in another 200 crystals, taking my total, like, crystal output to 400. And I probably would get what I need there. And that's essentially 2 refreshes, like 2 of these. Isn't bad in terms of efficiency, is it? Like guaranteeing 10 from that, and then trying to get 5 out of the other 200. There we go. I think I've actually got more Cantina energy than I did before as well. You obtained Jedi of the Cal. I feel like that's something in the wrong order, but GG Sopper. Alright, we are Marek ready. No, not Marek ready, Balin ready. So, CG. Throw him at me. Come on, I'm ready. Throw him at me. Oh. Suppose I'll have to wait. A bit mental though, isn't it, that they give you 3 characters and say, right, you have to farm 5 characters, but they only let you use 3. I know it's thematic, but it's still like, really? Oh, you're doing the Whirlwind Slam? I haven't even thought about that, I'll be honest. It's like... Here we go. I understand there's a benefit to it, but I can't say I've been pushed to getting it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I understand the logic. It's more... I don't necessarily feel like you need it unless you're really pushing to do other things with Cal. Like, you know, you really want him to be like a TB boss. Whereas I feel like he's kind of good without the Omicron. If I'm right, it might make doing the to see a Cal mission a little easier. I mean, I've lost a few times, but I feel like I've got on a better run again. There was a point when it really irritated me that I wasn't doing well in it. I was talking about, like I was feeling impulsive with this, right? I didn't mention last night, I was so tempted to get Huyang shards. Just to try and get a farm wrapped up. I mean, is it in here? I have no idea where they put the characters. There we go. I was so tempted to splurge 2,000 of my crystals onto Huyang just so it's only Padawan Sabine that I'm farming. I mean, I've got to do Spindula as well, but like, the only hard no farm, you know? Yeah, I mean, he's great under JML, but the fact he can work under JKR as well, or just any Jedi lead, well, he obviously gets worse under any other Jedi lead, but he's just very versatile is the point I'm making. You know, that's why I like him. I mean, I'm sure there was a point when Bastila was making work with him. I can't remember if it was a Datacron or something. Or maybe there's like you need a certain Jedi in 5v5 or something. I've got like Malgus counters in my head and I think maybe it's a little out of date now. We've got our raid rewards coming in later today. I am looking forward to it. Ooh, gear 8 kind of blows, doesn't it? Am I going with Mark 6 here? Not Mark 6, sorry, Fury class. Yeah, I've been in them shoes before. You know, you've got something unlocked, but you haven't got the gear for it, so you're just sort of in a holding pattern waiting for gear to come in. Worst one for me is always Car Attack. You know, you're just waiting for farm some more Car Attack, so you just sort of, you've got everything else ready, it's just that. Hey, don't complain. You're doing ads the right way. Okay. I'm assuming you're missing Raver? I'm assuming just based on the fact that you need to bolt the Inquisitors up a bit. Alright, we're all ready for GAC, so we might as well crack on. Yeah, I can understand that. I think Raver's a big goal for any guild. I mean, my free-to-play's 291 out of 330, so what's that, 939 shards I need? So, it'd be nice to get that done. Hey, El Palate, how you doing? You've just caught us as we're about to start. Okay. Let's get the info on screen for folks. And I think we want that. Yep. Here we go, Archer. I'll leave it like that for a moment. So we're up against E-Buffalo. Just for context, last round we did win. I'm actually a little surprised at that because I wasn't feeling confident coming out of the round because of how I left the back wall. But I did post it on Discord. They had a bit of a mare. Yeah, all very messy. I mean, I tip my hat to them. They did give it a go, but yeah, I don't think I've seen a mess like this for a long time. Because usually, you know, people would forfeit. So I'm kind of confused how it got so bad, but hey, I'll take it. And I'm a little bit more stumped that they didn't try and clear this wall, because there's nothing... Okay, granted, there's Jabba there, but I wouldn't say there's anything too scary there. So you'd have thought they'd go, right, I'll clear this wall, clear ships, and then I'll clear a bit of the south to try and, you know, take advantage of the fact that I couldn't clear these walls. But I don't know. Maybe I'm underestimating my own score actually there, because the south is worth more, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe that's what did it for them. Maybe they realised they needed to clear south and they couldn't. Anyway. 1-1 for the week. Yeah, I just cottoned on at the end there, didn't I? But yeah, I think that might be a valid point. I'll have to keep that in mind in the future. Okay. So, we're up against the Buffalo. I feel like I've heard that guild name before. CIS Powerforge. Don't know where I would have heard it from, but it rings a bell. 12.1 to 12.6, so not the biggest gap. 311, 346 Zetas. We got an Omicron lead. Again, is this a TW guild? We've had one already this week. Doesn't state in like their little thing here. Does it say on here? No. Any TW history or anything like that? Oh, wow. I mean, it's a little out of date. Oh, actually, no, it isn't. That is up to date. My bad. But yeah, that is a lot of victories. So I think it'd be safe to say they're a TW guild. Oh, is it a Russian alliance? Right. Makes a bit of sense. Maybe they changed it to not be antagonistic, shall we say? I don't know. Alright, so if anything, that does explain the Omicron situation. I mean, for me to have, what is it, 14 on them? Yeah, that's a big gap. We got 1 GL less. Fair enough, Galat's usually the one people are missing. Ralix 240 to 229. Again, I'm a little surprised there. Usually I have less, so we'll take that. But they do have more R5 pluses, so maybe it's not how many you got, but what you do with them. And they have got me on the mods. I mean, I'm not going to beat myself up on that, but I would say my mod score is usually pretty good, so credit to Buffalo, they've done the work. And the Datacrons are looking chunky, shall we say. They've done a lot of what I'm assuming are rerolls. Right, let's just skim down and see what they're missing, or what they've got. Sorry, that Savage did catch me IR8. Bo-Katan R9. .3PO at 313 is interesting. And that's a very fast JKL. Wow, and that is a super fast Rolo. Okay, few interesting choices there. Maybe the TW counters, maybe they're just not that bothered about modding. I'd be surprised at that. What I want to do, and it's something I very rarely do for the simple fact I don't usually find a value in it. Can I open this? Here we go. I wanted to have a look at the Omicron comparison. There's going to be ones like that that are absolute... Hang on, let's get back how it was. There we go. There's going to be ones like Atbar that are completely useless. Let's just see what they actually have got compared to me. So, we both got Adrad. Both got all three of Ben's. They've got Bo, so they've got a Bo one. They haven't got Drogon or Rex. Okay. They've got Seer and they've got Bane. They've actually got all three of Banes. I've only got two here. Malgus, they've got all three. Freya, they've got. I've got Dash and Afras. I mean, in 3v3, Afra's not that big a miss, so not that big a thing for them. Yeah, I've got Daring Advance for Exile. They've got FOTPs. I don't feel like that's a big miss myself. But I've got Iden. I've got all three of Jar Jars. That could be a miss for them, potentially. Chrysanthemums we've both got. I've got Luthen, Merrin. Princess Leia I won't call a big miss. I've got Queen Amidala's lead, I think that is. We've got the unique, I think, and I've got the special. I think that's how it works out. I'm still missing Qui-Gon. I need to get Qui-Gon's army. That one's annoying me at this point. I've got all three of Rey Darkseid. I'm surprised they haven't got one at least then. Let's see, Savage. I'm missing that. I do need that. Starkiller, we've got all three between us. Fair enough. They're missing Direwolf on Taron. And I've got a Tusken Raider army, whereas they don't. Okay. A few interesting differences between us. Let's just have a quick gander at the scores, just see how they generally play. That one, they got 67. I'd say they generally turn up. I mean, odd ones like that, 63, 67, but by and large they do attack. Okay. Interesting info. Alright, so we've got a plan. Let's see if we can stick to it. You know what? Put that. Let's move it over here so I can actually check it. Okay, so North Wall. It is French, which was on the plan. Adrad, which was. Qui-Gon, which was. Finn, which was. And Boss Nass, which was. Okay. Plus, again, I find that interesting, the fact that they've got Jar Jar but no armies. It's like... It is a weaker Gungan team, isn't it? Then we've got Enoch, which was in the plan. Rey, which was in the plan. DTMG, which was in the plan. We got Caloran and Malgus, so... Nothing needs to change. I mean, that is bang for buck what I wrote down. So, it might even be a safe bet that we've got the back wall predicted. I'm in a little bit of a funny spot with a few of these still. Like, it feels like overkill to throw Raver at Enoch. But they are R9, so it's like, okay. Okay, Sopper. GG's, I guess. Well, that was a decent upgrade, to be fair. Qui-Gon, that would be overkill, but I can't really think of a better use of JML here. I mean, even Bane on Bosk would be overkill. Alright, I'll stick with it, but I will just state it again. It feels like there's going to be some massive overkill here. And I'm also debating taking, putting Slacker on defense. I'm thinking, as good as these three, or the main two are, at taking things down on offense, I can't help but wonder if their defensive viability is better in terms of pulling out a Bane. Again, a bit of umming and ahhing on that one. Okay, let's poke Ezra. Pass a turn. Hope Bem. Let's light them up. Swipe. And let's try and get that health down a bit. There we go. They aren't happy. Can we hit Ezra? Right. Let's leap on Ray. Alright, okay. We're probably going to lose hooks here, aren't we? I don't know if this is in any way beneficial. Yeah, one down. Ugh. Yeah, we lose one at least there. That one's nagging at me a little because I'm like, I feel like I could have done better in that efficiency-wise, but I don't know where I misplayed. The difficulty in that battle is obviously that Ray is going to pop off. Maybe it's the difference between having hooks and crew. Fair enough. I mean, if there is a tactical way of making it more banner efficient, then I can live with that. It's just that nagging doubt you have into, especially when you got something like Ray where she can revive hooks. You think, was there a way I could have managed that better? But yeah, I can live with it if it is about average. Right, people will vouch for me that I have in the past done C solo in situations like this, but let's not take the chance. Yeah, I mean, I was doing Sia Malicos at the start of this season, and I just lost a little faith in it. So I thought we'll switch to Slacker, even though it means Sia's now doing some very random jobs. Like today she's taking down Calor and back, and it's like, I didn't build you up for that, love, but hey, it's what she can do. I mean, you aren't long for this world, are you? What? For what? How would? Increasing my cooldowns. Don't you know I'm a Sith Lord? Alright, 55. I want to check this Kron. Nothing fancy, okay. Last round we faced a nasty one, so I thought let's keep that in check. Yeah, it definitely had that vibe just now. I mean, I don't even think there's much more you can do to try and keep him alive. It's just, like I say, he's destined. In the past, it is why I've left him out at trying to get higher score, because you think even if you lose protection, you're not losing a unit, are you? But I thought there's just a chance of an ability block there that I didn't want to risk. Alright, wondered if there was a health steal on Macron then. I didn't think that was in this set. How rude. Yeah, we're gonna have to use the special again. Oh. Pass a turn. And nuke 'em, baby. Okay. Oh, lovely. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go and kill him, ain't it? Oh, yeah, he survived. Cool. Oh, yeah. Baze, you are not really doing great for me, man. Like, I'm doing my best to keep you alive, man. Here, have that. And then we're going to give you a nice little bit of protection just so you don't die straight away again. I mean, you've gone stunner. Am I missing something why Scout seems so durable at this point? There isn't a situation where Scout can solo me, is there? I say solo me as in, like, time me out. No, he was just being an irritating pig. That's fine. I can cope with it, irritating pigs. Just nothing more than that. Yeah, genuinely, I was just thinking, have I forgotten something big here? Alright, Caloran. Let's get the Ufus in. And you know what? I will leave the lead Ufu on the bench. Or one of the lead Ufus. Give you Cal instead. Well, I don't see any reason why we don't go for the leader. Bye-bye. We're a bit short on stacks. Bye-bye. Put your hands in the air. And yeah, that's it. That's a kill. And then for this, yeah, I was a bit surprised at gas, but I can kind of see what they might have been. I say kind of see. I think the argument would be Caloran's just not as good in threes, or not even in threes, in GAC. You know, if you're going to use him, you really. He's probably better as a battle team, isn't he? Something to sort of strip people when they're running out of teams rather than front wall thing where you can probably, a bit like I did, blow something expensive on it. Alright, no letdowns here. We've got slugs, we've got mothers, we've got Rex 5s, we've got GGs, and we got some bounty hunters, all as planned. We've got 6 minutes until an ad break, so I'm going to go straight in for this. Let's just check the cron. Fine. I mean, I could do that, but I'm not even sure I need to do it. Yeah, I'll agree there. With the Datacron, he was better. I think you can say that with a lot of teams, to be fair. I don't think this guy's lazy as such. I think it's just he's not bothered about GAC, so he only kind of sets what he wants, if you like. Let's base it. I would like to do Powers AoE, but we didn't get crits there. Speak of the devil, Master Qui-Gon gets hit. Alright, we really need to get her out. Yeah, we got advantage, let's go. Oh, wow, okay, that was a little bit weak. We got there. just a little bit of thinking to do there. I'll make short work of it. If ever I suggest taking Jabba to clean out Queen Amidala, please tell me I'm mad. Either that or make sure I've got a plan for dealing with this potential scenario. We don't have advantage, but I thought that might be alright. $57. Alright. We got 4 minutes on the clock until ad break time on Twitch. Let's go for another. Actually, that's a bit different, isn't it? I would have thought the double tank would help. Ooh, okay. Let's just keep Merrin nice and quiet, eh? Or dead. I mean, I think that kind of equates, you know. Quiet, dead. Alright, 3 minutes. That's enough time for Malgus to do some work, I'd say. Okay, so Rex should come in and decide he wants to be the hero and cleanse him. There we go. Bit of doubt for him. I mean, granted, we're going to get a fair chunk of armor shred during this battle if I'm... Oh no, it's saying that they haven't got Rex's Omicron, so they won't. Yeah, I'll take that. That's a plus for us. I do love it when I say something and I have a second to think it through and I'm like, ah. You guys could probably watch it and think that it's like actually seeing a light bulb turn on. Here we go. That's nice to see. He taunts for 2 turns, right? So we've still got the taunt after this. There we go. Let's get that taunt back up, and yeah, I was hoping Rex would be a bit dopey and go for Malgus instead of Sat. Okay, he's going formal. $55. We can take that. Okay, I don't think I could do a battle in 50 seconds, even with GG on the board, so I think we'll hold and just run the ad break on Twitch. Let's get that out of the way. I was going to use the Gungans on Trench up north, so I don't think we deviate too much here. I mean, I'm just looking and seeing what I have got. I don't think there's any reason to really change things. That should be alright. Get a good banner score anyway. Okay, I can afford to put Daka in. Alright, I break over, let's get in. Plage. Alright, it is the good level 6. Alright, I was glad we got the stun there. Actually, that is very good. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oof. Let's just heal up. I know it's not necessarily something you want to do all the time with Night Sisters, but I just had the EBGBs there, so I'm covering myself. Is that a tank revive? Yeah, okay. Just keeping track of what's going on. Oh, okay. Oh, that was a bad loss. I'm annoyed at that one. It's actually nice to see what that Kron does in a way. I know the healing immunity doesn't last, but I've got a roar, haven't I? There we go. I'm bummed about that though. I think that was just unlucky that Daka got killed there as she did, because you could obviously cope with Talzin gone. I don't know. Bane Sass. I think this should be okay. Suck 'em all. Shock 'em. Wipe 'em. Okay, we're not actually hitting that much there. That's fine. We do want Sass to die. Cool. 35. Wall down. Making quick work of this one. Granted, I have faced 2 TW opponents this week, so it's kind of been a weird week in that regard. Alright, so I know Gungans can do this, but I'm just checking. Jar Jar and Tarbles? Okay. Something tells me we could do a keeping French under lock and key. Alright, did we actually get Dooku with the insta-kill there? I think we did. Alright, again, I don't normally do this, but I would like to look at that on the replay. No, I don't go all the way back. There we go. Where are you going? Alright. I really just want to see if I can time this frame right. Because we were aiming at Trench. But yeah, there. It was the basic. Yeah, insta-kill. Yay, we got it! I'm very happy at that. I don't think I've ever seen the insta-kill pop off anywhere, so I don't know it's got an increased chance against Separatists, but still, I'm like, cool, we're seeing it. Let me just click on Jar Jar. Yeah, this attack has a 0.01% chance to instantly defeat a random enemy, which can't be evaded, increased to a 1% chance if they're a Separatist enemy. So I got that 1% chance. Alright, I'm pretty happy at that. Okay, Mon Mothma. We got Kyle and Luthen. And I've just realised I could have put Kyle's Chron on, but I forgot. Oops. Okay, so Phalanx is doing Phalanx things. Let's just do that. And do that. Again, Phalanx, you're doing Phalanx things. It's a little bit irritating if I'm going to be honest with you, mate. And Jar Jar doing Jar Jar things. That doesn't do too much, but at least we can call the assist. Okay, Deathmark's cleansed at least, but Taunt's back, yay. Alright, Force Influence on Phalanx is good. There we go, shield down. Let's cleanse that off Kyle. Give that to Kyle. Pump it up. Right, no more frustration. Quite literally. Alright. You can do what you like now, Phalanx. You're not winning. Right, 57. I would like to think seeing that get ripped apart like that would dissuade someone from using that. Putting it on defense, it's like that was almost comical how easy it was to rip apart. I mean, okay, I know I use Luthen there, but on my free-to-play I've done it without Luthen, so it's like I don't see that as an expensive counter at all. And I've got a load of crons I'm not using. You know what? Let's just get more Termite. Why not? I mean, my counters for the remaining two. One's JML against Qui-Gon, which is not resource intensive, shall we say. And the other one's I want to crack at Wegsbix and Rollo again. In this position, I shouldn't go for it because I'm actually probably secure enough for a win without trying it. But the greed in me wants to give it a go again. Because if I remember right, this is actually safer. You wouldn't think it, but the whole idea is that K2 can't counter. Yeah, go on, we'll put the crit chance on, make sure we even get turn meter. Rel. Oh. I can only assume that was a dodge or something. It had to be a dodge. I don't know what else causes that to fall apart so spectacularly. Oh well. What can we rip it apart with then? Traya. Let's send in Traya. Let's deal what we can there. Not a lot, but we can try. Okay, so naturally there's a bit of concern here from me that Adrad could get loose. Yeah, Thankfully, Nihilus helped us out there. Alright, just to clean up now. 1, 2, 3. Overkill with the Chrom, but why not? Overkill probably with 3, but why not? And that's a bonus turn if I remember right, so we can actually stun Anakin, make him lose his turn. Just for a little bit of added insult to injury for him. Yeah, I actually don't mind stalling now because it's like, alright, bye-bye. 56. Okay. We've got a Prof in sight, but it's Malevolence and Radus. Okay. Let me just see that again. Mal and Radus. Okay, so we can do Leviathan, Exactor. No, sorry, not Exactor. Profundity? Ooh. Not sure I like Profundity against Malevolence, but it worked out. You know what? I'm actually going to do this. I've changed my mind. I'm going to do a Prof Mirror. Because I would much rather do a Prof Mirror than try and do Prof versus Mal. Plus, that's all I need. Less reinforcements. Alright, we've got an assist. I don't think it saves Y-Wing, but we'll see. Yep, Y-Wing down. Let's wiggle. Bring in the bomber. I'm surprised that people who put Prof on defense don't actually put TIE Bomber as the sole reinforcement. You'd think it would be better for banners. Right, that's at 87. It's Rebels versus Empire, but it's banner efficient. Essentially what's happening here is the bomber comes in as a reinforcement, and it prevents Rebels from attacking out of turn. And then when you use the special with bomber, it again prevents Rebels attacking out of turn, which is the entire way the ult charge gains for Profundity. So it's a gimmick, but it's a very good gimmick. The only reason I win this match as I do is because we've had this thing slowing their ult charge down. Padme and Gideon, that's one way of putting it, yeah. You know, they don't mesh together, but they do well together. Well, you know, character-wise, they don't mesh together. So I did lose 2 ships there. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, it's where I really wish you could see what the opposing ult charge was, because there, I'd wager they weren't even at, say, 60%, whereas I was 100% and clear. With Profundity, it's the key difference between winning and losing. I've not done this battle, because I've never had to do this battle. But I'm just going to assume this is straightforward. Profundity removes the main ship, right? Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah. It removes it from the battle and the ships left get the stranded debuff, which, if I recall correctly, is basically they can't gain protection or protection up, and they take percentage health damage at the start of their turn. Essentially, the dead, you know, the dead, they'll be very lucky if they stay in the battle. And they've got the Bad Batch ship with some connection to it, where if the Bad Batch's ally capital ship is removed from battle, they gain, I think it's the Bad Batch buff, which then means they assist whenever they attack, or something like that. It was a cookie mechanic, but it was as if they were trying to make a nod to Profundity. It looks so weird when you just try and ignore a taunt, like, oh yeah, I'm clicking, can I go somewhere? And it's like, I genuinely forget if I can actually ignore it or not. Bye-bye. Alright, wave bye-bye to Aina. Bye-bye. Alright, let's see if we can do a nice, efficient win here. None that I can recall offhand. The Bad Batch ship, as far as I can remember, is the only one that's doing it. Right, because the only 2 ships that have come in since then pretty much have been Comeuppance, which is the Resistance ship, and Punishing One for Exacta. For all I remember, Punishing One might have something in its kit, but I don't think I've ever seen it because anyone doing Profundity versus Exacta nowadays is mad. Right, let's nick all that. And bye-bye. 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 Profundity was one on launch, yeah. 2026 final score, by the way. Leviathan's the king now. If you got Leviathan, you can beat anything. And probably after that, Exacta is now the second best ship. Or the second best fleet. Prof is still worth going for if you haven't got it, but it did get knocked down a touch. Darth Revan's Leviathan. There we go. It's a very weird fleet. Essentially, this ability. Here we go. Reduces the enemy capital ship's speed by 30% for the rest of the encounter, plus remove 30% turn meter. And then if the enemy capital ship is light side, it puts isolate on the target enemy, which is usually a tank. And then this one, it sabotages the hangar, so the next allied reinforcement is immediately destroyed. So it's very powerful. And then this, you take over the enemy ship. I mean, that sounds good, but honestly, it's not that great. You do it because you want to win, but it doesn't really do that much. You can just pretty much use the basic, and that's about it. Like, I tell a lie, you can use all the specials of the enemy capital ship, but a lot of them don't have a benefit. It's like, oh great, I can use this call to assist for bounty hunters, but I've got no bounty hunters. It's like... None that I can remember. Like Marauder, this is what I was referring to. I think it's here. There we go. At the start of the battle, Marauder gains plan 99 until the end of the battle. Then, if the allied capital ship is destroyed, it says destroyed. I don't know if that does count as what Prof does. I assume it does, even though it arguably could be called escape. It gains the Bad Batch until the end of the battle, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. And yeah, the Bad Batch, 50% defense and offense. Whenever the ship uses a special ability, call itself to assist. The ship can't be stunned and takes reduced damage from percent health effects, which my limited knowledge would say that is a Prof all-out, because the Stranded debuff does create health percent damage. Yeah, I'll pop Prof on. There we go. Stranded. Take damage equal to 35% of its max health. There we go. At the start of this turn, this damage can't defeat a unit, and it can't recover health or protection or gain protection up. And then there is a special there that you can use, but you never use it. Usually if you've got to the point in the battle where you can use that, you should have won. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. 2026, it's not perfect, but it's a damn good score. Yeah, it doesn't say destroy, but it could be that that is the effect. You never know, it might have been worded that way for flavour. I would have to actually see it in battle in terms of, you know, does it take percent health damage when Prof escapes, you know? I've not actually seen it to know. I think it's simply because no one really takes a negotiator versus Prof, or at least I haven't seen much of it. The funny thing, I've had the Leviathan on my main account for about 2 years now. Wait, I say 2 years, 18 months, so I've pretty much for as long as the ship's been out. I've only really had it on my free-to-play for 3 months now. Certainly been a big addition. I did forget to ask earlier. Can anyone tell what I'm working on right now in terms of relics? Like what? Can anyone work out what I am actually building up? Anyone in my guild would know. I feel like I've got a fair few red herrings there to question mark it. Not right now. They are next. Yeah, I'm going to say that they are. Merrin will be the next thing I work on. Actually, next to next. Fulcrum probably is my next one, just for the fact that I might as well finish the project I was on. Relic project. So I'm going to work on the relics. Or I am working on the relics, I should say. So it's not the Sisters or the Skiff. Nice and easy answer. Yup, nope. I need to take a Ewok Scout to Relic 7 for Platoon, so I thought, okay, now's the time. But yeah, after Scout I will get Fulcrum done. Relic 1, it's, I mean, for Glatt you would need her at R9, but I'll probably take it to R7 now, just while we're sort of in between projects. It's for my Seer team, so I've got Taran here for whenever an Omicron's free. We're 2 away from another one. And then, yeah, essentially just to put in the Taran team. I don't think I've actually got a list, have I? Sorry, I'm actually a little bit surprised. That's very low gear. I didn't really want to put much more on, but I thought Gear 7 was very anemic. Well, this is the thing. A lot of people now have Relic 9 Fulcrums because of Galactic Legends Ahsoka. And from what little I've seen, I would suspect she does hit hard. Okay, recap for last round. We lost to Kin Warmaker. Kin Warmaker. And honestly, this one saddens me. I mean, I did throw everything I got at Jabber and I just couldn't get through it. Did they drop at all? Because 1960 says they did have a bit of difficulty. 2 on my Qui-Gon, 4 on my Gas. That's actually a surprise. I don't think I've seen Gas get a hold like that in a long time. Nothing on the back. And it took him 3 to get out my Negotiator. So yeah, my inability to take down Jabba cost me. I wouldn't say they lighten the load on Relic 9, but they've made it slightly easier. Essentially, if you're doing the raid and you're getting good rewards from the raid, then you should be able to pump those resources into getting relics. But I wouldn't call it a straightforward easing. You know what I mean? I get the 90 million box on the raid. Let me just bring it up. Here we go. So 90 mil box gives you 3,000 of these doohickeys. The one that I think I've seen people talking about is around this ballpark, so I'm going to go for this one. That's about double, right? But the Mark 1 and Mark 2, if I'm seeing right, are the same. Yeah. So, honestly, it's just a case if you get more Mark 3s. Mark 3s generally equal, I'm getting this right, impulse detectors, and you can get Girder keypads. So you're getting 6,000 a week instead of 3,000. You're getting double your resources. Yeah, it was a good drop for. Well, it was a good drop for me in the sense that if I could have got through that Jabber, it would have been a really good round. That's why I'm kicking myself. Yeah, like I say, it's where, even though, because I attacked first, I couldn't see what they did, obviously. But if I'd have seen it, God, that would have given me a right boost. Probably want to change the outcome, but it would have given me a boost. Alright, what's this name? Daboosh. Daboosha, Gaboosha. From Dreadwatch. Alright, be right back. Someone's at my front door. Oh. I'm going to say Amazon. I'm going to say I've got my cat awake as if to say, who's waking me up? And my dog's all rattled. Lovely. Yeah, I mean, ultimately that kind of sums up why, if you have the choice, you do attack late. I mean, I don't do it deliberately. You know, I always stream around when I have time, or when the best time for me to attack is. So, yeah, just a bit unfortunate, really. Anyway, Daboosh. So we're a little bit behind on GP, about 200k between us. Oh, no, I misread that, sorry, it's not. More like 800k. But still, 11.1 to 12. Okay, fair enough. 284 to 306 Zetas. 35 to 36 Omnis. 6 to 7 GLs. Okay, so far, so good, I guess. Oh, wow. What? Is that enough bin bags for you, love? Honestly, the bin bags are like that. Like, I don't think... Yeah, go on, if you can pass it. Like... Yeah, I genuinely don't know how we would use so many, but hey, we'll have a crack. Yeah. Okay, Duck? Okay. Yeah, it was us thinking we were just going to get like a little roll like that, you know. Okay. Yeah, Relics 180 to 218, 160 to 196 on the Relic 5 pluses. Yeah, we're not getting any positives in this matchup. I mean, 49 to 57 on the 25s, 203 to 262 20s, 368 578 on the 15s. This guy's not giving me an inch. Maybe less Datacron rerolls. Now, I do remember this actually. They haven't got Ray. That was a big shock when I was going through them, so that is a big plus. I'm gonna say it just means we haven't got to deal with the Ray Ben Ezra thing. Speaking of which, they have got Ben, but they haven't done anything with him. Zori's barely built. Wondering if it's an anti-resistance person. They've only got a 6-star prof, so that's something that could help. I'd say all of those characters have a justification for being fast, so modding looks okay. Alright, that's the plan. Like on Kamen, we'll see if we can stick to it. Okay, they haven't taken 2 of my ships out. Let's see how the rest of the board has gone. Okay, so no holds on the top wall. No holds on my south wall. And no drops on my back wall. So what is the crack with this fleet? They have taken down Exacta and they're waiting to take down Negotiator and Radis. Alright. Let's not disappoint them. So we can see Rex 5's here. That was not in the plan. Okay, immediately a change. DTMG's here. That wasn't in the plan. Ewoks. That was in the plan. Okay, something we can draw on. Seer, Malicos, and Cal, that was in the plan. And Geos, that was not in the plan. Okay, so what we're removing? CLS isn't there, Adrad isn't there, and Padme isn't there. Green Stormtrooper? Night Trooper. Zombie Trooper. If you haven't seen Ahsoka, you'd recognise him. Right, let's just put this here in so I can actually see it on screen. I don't know why I've done that. We haven't finished the board yet. Bear with me. Okay, so let's go back a wall. We've got Darth Revan on this wall. DLS is here. We've got Rava as expected. Adrad's here, which wasn't here. And we've got Leia. So Leia and Revan and Rava. So take out that and that. Okay, that's actually pretty straightforward. So they've switched a few things around. Okay, you know. So yeah, a few things have switched, but it's not like the biggest of changes. So let's just put the things back in where I wanted them. We'll do Iden on CLS. Just check that cron. Is it riposte? No. Okay, we should be fine with riposte. Or without riposte, I should say. Adrad. As much as I want to do it, I think I'm going bad batshit. I would love to do Wedge again, but this guy's kind of set a good score, so I can't really afford to drop. That saddens me, though. Malgus was booked in there, so I need a replacement for Rax. Interesting to know Qui-Gon's a higher win rate there. That's 100%. Okay, so we could probably afford to do that. If we do Darth Revan there, we should be okay. Let's check the DTMG team. I'll make sure there isn't a nasty cron there. Nope, no crons at all, in fact, so that's alright. Then just Geos. I think we do Imperial Troopers could be a bit of a funny one, actually. I'll stick with it, but just a little cautious on it. But yeah, the rest of it, obviously, I mean, JML there's overkill. I don't think we need to move anything. I mean, arguably I could do JML there, but yeah, let's just stick with what we've done for now. I don't think it really affects the south wall. That's the main thing. Get through the south, see what we're facing. So then I would do Sith Eternal here. It's Bastila and Set. Set alone has 100% win rate. Sorry, Sion is own, not Set. So I think we can do that. Okay, so Link Set. Link DR. I mean, if Bastila ability blocks, it could be a little annoying, but I think in general we'll be fine. Tell you what, that's a hell of a chunk of protection there as well, isn't it? 50%, wow. I mean, I'm not too worried about the banners here in terms of, oh, did we get as much as we could? It's like, main aim here is to just win. Yeah, 68, that's fine. Next up, let's do Iden. And I've got an Imperial Cron somewhere here. Maybe go for that? I mean, I know I can't use the level 9, but I actually don't mind that. Okay. What's the potency? Yeah, 18%, that could help. Alright, let's do that. Pull the assists. Bye-bye. I do like a CLS down in the morning. Or the afternoon, as it is. Let's just basic, because we don't waste the specials. Same here. Let's just basic. It's weird, but I would like to actually... Ooh, 56, that's fine. I was hoping I could get around to Iden's special again, but we coped without. Right, Malgus. I didn't pencil in Darth Revan anywhere, did I? Ooh, I did. Yeah, I can't be doing Darth Revan up there, so I think we actually do switch around that. I was saying I don't know what I'm doing with JML. Well, let me check. Oh, yeah, I've got it here. Can JML do it? 99 with them, that's fine. Alright. So I'll find something else to do Inquisitors. Could even probably use my own Inquisitors to take them out. Alright, so Raver. I just knew I needed these two here and I couldn't afford to do a split. We got a Darkside Tank Revive. Got one there. Health versus that. Let's go for the health. Arguably if we die anyway, but there's a chance we don't get death marked. A small chance. Let's just smack Raver. Slam them. And let's leap on Grand. I didn't particularly want to use the special then. And suck him off. There we go. Just time for 7th. Okay. Yeah, let's leap again. Just make sure Raver's on her own. Should give Malik a bit of time to heal up as well. I might be wrong, but I think I can full auto here. Like, we haven't got a perma-kill option, but it's just a case of whittling her down 3 times. By the way, Raver, you're a bit of a spoil sport there going for Darth Revan. There we go, that's 2. I'm not seeing us recovering that protection on Darth or Darth Revan. I forgot they were all Darth. Yeah. Actually, she nicked a bit off all of us. Oh well. Let's get the Bad Batch in. Daze. Let's pass that to Teak. Pass that to Eco. And pass that back to Dick. Evasion up would be nice. Let's just daze them all again. And if we can, stun them. Lovely. Full tick. And we'll just basic. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, let's just keep you all quiet. We don't want you getting ideas above your station. Let's pass that to Ito, who can then pass that to Teak. We can stun him. Basic. Lovely. And another. Bye-bye. $57. Alright, just layer. Just layer. So Fulcrum instead of R2. And Fulcrum will basically go balls to the wall every time she gets a chance. Let's stun Drogon. Pass that to Slacker. And we'll swipe on Fulcrum. Oof, okay. I would like to try and get Fulcrum under some level of control, so a shock there would be very nice. There we go, she isn't going to be doing Fulcrum things now. Ooh, okay, I let myself down a little bit there. Deathcool, posture check, thank you very much. How you doing? Let's straighten up a little bit. And we do that. I say, Slacker's a very good boy. Can one pass that there though? I still feel like I'm trying to get that nuance right of doing something with Ray to maximize the result, but it's alright. We got the win. Okay. So, one shot front wall. All good. Let's check this then. So, Calla Beck wasn't here before. Dash wasn't in the plan. Queenie was. JKL, Shaq, Ezreal, and Slacker. So the only thing that was in the plan was Queenie. A very sneaky Supreme Leader Kylo. Okay, that's put the cat amongst the pigeons a bit. Yeah, essentially this guy said screw you for changing defense. Well, it feels like Bane's a must there. I can't think of anything more reliable than that. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't change my defense anywhere near as often as I should, but this guy is proving why he should. could move Mandalorians there. 85% win rate. Yeah, I can understand the idea of it would be beneficial in Kyber 1 for sure. I do think we change that. We go Bo-Katan up there. And we do Traya here. JKL's a bit of an odd one. I haven't faced a JKL lead in a while. Jack and Ezreal. It's a kook for sure. I mean, I'm quite comfortable seeing that. I'd be willing to give Seer a go. My Seer isn't great, but something. I think I'd have to try Grand Inquisitor on Caloran. And then... I mean, Dash Nest Hondo, that's... Oof. I've heard Malik can beat that, but I've already used Malik, so what am I saying? I remember Zaros did something in his last video about it, though. Like some recognisable counters. This is like advert inception, I imagine.
What'd you kill for me?
It didn't really show. There's too many variations. I will say that in general, really good.
I don't think I've got TTMG available.
Teams like
I might do, but I don't know if I do.
Malgus, even without Darth.
But saying that isn't even the Kron, is it? It's more that. Maybe I can spare that. I don't think I need like top tier Jedi to take that out. I'm purely taking that there for the true damage. So maybe I could afford to do something like that. That's about the best I've got, really. Although 75% win rate there is kind of interesting. Actually, saying that, let's make sure it's got this included. I'm assuming it's that. Yeah, it is that. And it is the 100% evasion. Let's make sure both of those get added in, otherwise it's going to look a bit silly. Ooh, that shot down a lot. haven't really got DTMG ready either. I don't want to be trying that. But yeah, these win rates blow. Yeah, that is just horrid. Especially after he's not dropped a round either. Or dropped a battle, it's like... If you could say all of these are standing a chance, that one feels like we have to gamble on something. The only thing I'm thinking is maybe Padme could do something? Again, this feels cope, but... I don't have Rave, I don't have Great Mothers. 2 Battle 0 wins. Yeah, they've stumped me a little bit there, because I need something that can get around, but, you know, it's obviously got... It won't be dodged. There's a bit of me that wants to try something with, like, Ahsoka Tano, because I know her basic can't be evaded. But... that's really on the edge of coping. I think she might have even been on defense now I'm saying that. Yeah, I placed her on defense with Callum. You know what, right? Let's just ignore it a minute. The simple fact. There are a few things I need to do. Like, I've got no choice but to do Bane here. So... let's do that. Right, that's the good one, and I don't know, but I might need it. Let's go for that. Okay, so they've all taken a turn. Okay. Okay, that is... I want to go more than but it feels a bit Okay, do that. Alright, we got through it. 54. Next up, let's do... let me just drag this over again. I mean, it's a very specific comp, so it does give that air of, yeah, not a lot of things have been tried on it. I think we've got to go with Seer. I was wondering then in case I could shift something around, but yeah. I haven't penciled an EP, so I can Use Star Killer. Great dot. Oh, okay, dot. Okay. Well, let's just try and get out JKL. Okay, it looks like they've got a problem with that idea. Don't know why I'm saying JKL. It's not even JKL that I won't worry about, it's Ezra. Okay, I think Exile on Seer is not the worst. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, 56, you take that. Inquisitors, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just go for Anakin. We can take him out straight away, so why faff around? We'll put a bit of foresight up just in case they take a turn. Okay, we can focus on Cam. That was a bit rude. You know, we don't really like being dazed. Okay, that could have been better. Okay, that should be a bonus turn for Grand. There we go. Tenacity up as well. Although I'm calling that irritating now, he somehow got Tenacity up out of that. I kind of want him to get out of this Makashi stance because he's just been irritating in it. Yeah, definitely the right word, irritating. Alright, be gone. Okay. Yeah, exactly. This is just taking way too long. This doesn't feel like a team that's meant to win, just to hold and be annoying. Okay, so... I am reluctant to use Tri-Area, but I feel like I've got to. I think if I gambled on something else, it would be Reckless. Yeah, I'm not sold on any of them. Okay, you gotta be glad when Power does his AoE without any advantage or anything. Okay, so Trey goes next. Right. I didn't mean that to be sarcastic, but it sounded it. Alright, bye-bye, Queenie. I was a little concerned then. Ideally, I wouldn't be isolating Master Qui-Gon, but I was doing a good job of hiding. And I'd rather hit one of them than neither. Sith Lords like high fives. You okay there? Don't worry, Duck. Okay, we'll come back to that last team because I don't really know what I'm doing with it. I'm going to leave the clones till last as well. Yeah, I'm putting off a few things. Okay. Right, hopefully that's enough. I don't think I faced the Zombie Troopers DTMG team this, well, I don't think since last 5v5, 3v3, sorry, to be honest. A lot of people have put them with Enoch, so it's like, this variant is a little bit underseen. Let's carry on. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like giving that guy bonus turns. We've got Spark of Rebellion, haven't we? Yep, let's do it. One out. Oh, we got it! Oh, hang on. Like, it's because he's not Empire. Oh, you little son of a gun. Oh. Rad, he gave me a panic attack then. Empire enemies. Still give me a panic attack. I don't mind if this stalls just to give me a chance to recover banners. I mean, jeez. I should have known that, just to be clear. I've read that line so many times before, Empire enemies. Yeah, I think in my head because they're about as Empire as you can get. looks wise, you just forget for a minute, oh yeah, they're only remnants. Well, only remnants as far as the Empire are concerned. Definitely, that was way too close. I mean, Jin very rarely gets exposed like that, so yeah, I owe one. Right, Mando's. I think we just go for Taran. Does he lose? Oh. Yeah, I think he loses. He's lost down to, yeah. Okay, no. Sorry, just getting it right in my head. What buffs has he got? This is messy, put it mildly. Ooh. Ooh. Rocks. IG's out. Okay, this is not good. Oh, wow, okay, well, I'll take that. Oh. I'm just wary of that lightsaber. There we go. Cool. You're right, though. It's okay. I'll go and have a look after, okay? Yeah, okay. I'll go and have a look, okay? No worries, though. Right. So... just getting tracked in my head what I'm doing. I said I was leaving that. Wampa's got food there, so we'll send Imps in here. I need to find out where Nest is. If we've got her on offense, I need to use her. Alright, 57, nice and clean. Womp, and you go. Interesting that Papalu's here. Bit of a sacrificial lamb in some ways. He's just going to take all the pummeling. And granted, Papalu's quite good at taking a pummeling, but Wampa will get the message across. I mean, those dots are going to start hurting Chirper. Plus, they should hurt Nisa. I mean, 28 of the buggers. There we go. 58. Okay, here's a question. Have I got Nest on offense? I have. Okay. Let's revisit this problem. Insights. We've got, as a member, Nest. And we're going to make sure that attacking wise, she's got both of these. Show me what she can be. Okay, let's make sure Hondo isn't in there because he's not built up here. Same with L3. Dash Nest Horns 100% against that. I don't really know who we're meant to be shooting first here, but Rex? One of them? Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, form up is not what we want, but... That's fine, that's fine. 57. Okay, we're through that wall. Then we've got our own little nest problem, but now we've got JML. And I'll be honest, I would be really frustrated if this couldn't get through. Feels appropriate to go straight for a daze there. Just stop a mass assist. Okay, so we'll do a basic there. Pass to Luke. Stuns. They can't resist that. And we can't ignore it, so we'll just do that for now. Cool. 54. So, Exector Finalizer Malevolence. That's kinda nice. We do Leviathan here. And yeah, I think I'll have to work the next two out afterwards. Sith. Ooh. Apologies for that, I think a bit of spittle happened. Yeah, that was... That one was just giving me a little headache going towards it. I was like, we need to solve that one. But I'm glad we got around it, because it was... I was concerned we wouldn't get through it. I just misuse my counters. I wish there was a way you could sort of veer them away from Fury class back to the bomber. The AI is just really hard coded to go for Fury class. Alright, Retribution. I want this in, but yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Let's get rid of Xanadu. Then get rid of Houndstooth. Oof. Okay. Alright, punishing one, no more punishing. Blade one dies. And we take over the cap. Let's try and recover banners on Fury class. Ooh, you little bugger. I mean, it's one banner, but it's still a shame. Weird, I don't like this counter, but I think I prefer it to the alternatives like available. I don't really want reinforcements, but again, I've had bad luck in the past with this. So I'm just like, I'd rather play it safe, take one more than I need. Let's just anyone saw the score before I went in, did you? I should have checked to see if I was ahead or not. Let's just hold with the reinforcements. Alright, flyby, that's... I think we're on 60, yes, we're on 80. Pass that back to the Outrider. They have an odd reinforcement, by the way. One turn. Okay. We cleanse. And they go away. Okay, 75. Alright, we were behind on banners. It was 1698, so I need to be as efficient as I can with this last one. And yeah, I'm going this way. Malevolence does not feel good in this scenario. Okay, so we're losing some fac. Oh no. Now we have. I'm actually going to hold the reinforcement. I just want to get rid of that. Cool. Alright, 50 seconds. I wish you got a time bonus. 70 banners. 2062. Okay, so let's assume they've used their Leviathan to take out my Executor. They've got a profundity to take out my Negotiator, which is 77 banners, I think? And then they've got a Chimera to take out the Radis. So, yeah. I don't think I'll win this one. That does blow, because, honestly, I don't think I've played bad this round. You know, I think I've actually put in a good performance, but they are just going to nick it, I think, because it's a 77 for Prof and maybe a 72 for Chimera, maybe 73, something along those lines. So say it's 73, that's 150 just from fleet. Sorry, just from the actual battles before the Conquer. That's what, 150 plus 219? So 1701 plus 150 for the wins. Add 219. Yeah, they win by 8. And I don't think there was much more I could have done. I mean, unused reinforcements. That could be where I did lose some. So, if it's a banner per reinforcement. Actually, I wouldn't say that did it either. I mean, it's 4 in total because I didn't reinforce in either of those last two, so that'd been 4 banners. But I think the fact I did Prof was to my detriment, because I didn't feel confident doing Executrix or Chimera against Finalizer. Again, that's more of a banner issue than... Like, technically I could have done it, but I don't think I felt confident getting good banners in either. So it was like, well, I know that I can do Mal versus Finalizer and get through it. But yeah, losing Sunfac as well, that was not ideal. Maybe I need to go with Spy. Spy with Stealth, and then it would be up to Hyena to tank a few hits. I don't know, but yeah, we're going to lose by 8 banners. If I'm predicting right, anyway. So, that will be unfortunate. But yeah, no surprises, we are done now. So, let's see if anyone's on who we can rage into. Let's see. Don't know who's online, if anyone. Forever Boy, Bones, RSG. Well, I'll be honest, RSG, feel like I go to him quite often. Says you've raided them 3 times in the last 30 days, so let's make it 4. Alright, folks. Yeah, say hi to him for me. And yeah, I will see you, let me get my days right, definitely on Thursday, maybe before if I can slip something in tomorrow. Alright then, bye for now.
God damn. Okay.